I've been happy with nothing. Imagine me if I got it. Say if my nine stop busting. Imagine me with a shot it. I've been pushing this Pontiac. Imagine me in the Rari, bumping God's whisper by Rari. Probably be with a shot.
Yo, what's good with the squad? It's MalikThaGod, and as you can see, we got another build video for y'all today, man. And today is none other than Logo Lillard, Bubble Lillard, Mr. Dame Time himself. Now, I want to say that I just watched this man go crazy against the Nets, trying to, you know what I'm saying, trying to secure that 8 seed, bro. He trying to secure that 8 seed, you know what I'm saying. I seen him went crazy. They boxing and wanting him. They trapping him as soon as he crossed the half court line, bro. It was crazy. So you already know I had to drop this video. But before we get into the video, dog, I just want to go ahead and say, you know what I'm saying, if you like the content, please hit the like button. You know what I'm saying, subscribe if you're new. We trying to hit 100 subscribers before 2K21 come out. So, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and do that for your boy. You feel me? But like I said, once we hit 100 subscribers, I'm going to do a $20 PSN and Xbox giveaway. So, you know what I'm saying, stay tuned for that. Hopefully we can hit it. You know what I'm saying, we only got about we got less than a month now, so you know what I'm saying, hopefully we can hit it in time. If not, we just gonna keep it rolling. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the build. Alright, let's go ahead and get into it. Now, of course, first name Damian, last name Lillard, point guard, right-handed, jersey number 0. Let's go ahead and get into it. Now, for the pie chart, I ain't gonna lie, there's only one pie chart in mind for me when I'm making this build, and it's the finishing and shooting pie chart. I think it just embodies the way Damian Lillard plays, period. Damian can get to the basket, he can dunk on you, you know what I'm saying, he can finish at the rim, you know what I mean, and he can shoot from Limitless. Like I'm talking about, pull up from the logo and splash that. They don't call him Logo Lillard for nothing. So you know what I'm saying, let's go ahead and get into that. Now for the physical pie chart, we're gonna go with the speed pie chart because it just makes the most sense. You get 88 speed, 86 acceleration, 78 vertical. Now I ain't gonna lie, having a higher vertical wouldn't be a bad idea. So you know what I'm saying, if you wanted to go with this, I would understand, but I ain't gonna lie, having that speed on 2K is very important, especially at the point guard position. So you know what I'm saying, we're gonna go with the 88 the speed pie chart, of course. Now I'm gonna go ahead and fill all these in, and I'm gonna get right back to you. Alright, so as you can see, we went ahead and maxed out our close shot, our driving layup, and our driving dunk. And we also put our standing dunk on up 3 points to 35, which gets us 16 finishing badges. Now, of course, if you know Damian Lillard, Dame can go ahead, he could put you on a poster, he can finish at the rim. Of course, that at 82 driving dunk, once you hit, I believe, 98 or 97 on this build, you'll be able to get the pro contacts and elite contact dunk. So you already know, like, this build, like I said, everybody knows what this build is, you know what I'm saying, everybody knows the BP build, but you know what I'm saying, it just fits Dame so perfect. So you just gotta use it. But like I said, you know what I'm saying, once you hit 97, 98, I believe you get your contact dunks, which is gonna make this build even crazier. But let's go ahead and get into our shooting. Now we went ahead and maxed out our mid-range, our 3-point shot, and our free throw. We also maxed out our post fade, which got us 21 shooting badges. Now with Hall of Fame shooting badges, bro, you're gonna be able to shoot from Limitless. You know what I'm saying? You might not be completely Logo Lillard, but you'll be able to shoot from Limitless, bro, from really deep. Once you get your timing down, your quick draw, all that good stuff, your badges, period, you're gonna be goated from a 3-point line. So I went ahead and maxed all this out. Now for the playmaking, we maxed out our pass accuracy, maxed out our ball handle. Now you only get 13 playmaking badges on this build, but that's not that bad. Really low. Lillard's not that great of a. I wouldn't say. I'm not gonna try to badmouth him because he's a really good point guard, but he's not like a Russell Westbrook or a Ja Morant or a Trae Young, where he's trying to just get, you know, 10 assists and trying to, you know what I'm saying, always. He's more of a scorer, bro. Dame is definitely more of a scorer, but that's one of the best qualities about him. You know what I'm saying? He's more of a scorer. So with those playmaking badges, bro, I'd probably put it on like quick draw, space creator, things like that. You know, scoring, things that'll help you score the ball. So you don't really need, you know, 20, 30 playmaking badges on this build. Now for the defense, Dame's not that great of a defender, but you know what I'm saying, he's okay, he's passable. You know what I'm saying, he can get some stops when need be. Like I said, I watched I watched him go crazy against the Nets, and he had a really clutch steal in the fourth. So that's why, you know what I'm saying, like when I'm making these builds, like sometimes you gotta embellish a little bit, but it's worth it, you know what I'm saying, because like I said, you want to make sure this build is also a good build to play with on the park as well, you know what I'm saying, on the park and the rec. And this build is definitely a build you can play with on the park and the rec and not be afraid. Now for the, like I said, for the defense, we went ahead and maxed out our perimeter defense, our lateral, our steal, and we maxed out our defensive rebound. Now he's not the greatest rebound guy, but he can catch some rebounds. And you know what I'm saying, with the way 2K is set up, this is the best way to get your badges. Now as you can see, we get 8 defensive badges, which is a lot more than a lot, you know, other people get. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my 8 defensive badges, you know what I'm saying, and you know, put that on clams, you put it on intimidator, and you know, a couple other badges, and like pick dodger. You pretty solid out there. Now for the body type, I went ahead and went with solid. I think Dame is, you know what I'm saying, he's not really super muscular, but you know what I'm saying, he's more of like a solid body type, so I went ahead and went with that. Now for the height, Dame is listed at 6'3" on most of the websites I see. He's either 6'2" or 6'3". I went ahead and went with 6'3" because I just think it, you know what I'm saying, you're already a little on the small side, so you might as well go with 6'3". Like there's no point in making yourself smaller for no reason. Now for the weight, I went ahead and went with 184, and the reason being is it gives me 88 acceleration. I could have went and, you know what I'm saying, if you want, you can go all the way down. I just didn't like how skinny it started to make my player look. But if you really want to, like I said, you probably could go 170 and be fine. But I went with 184 just to, you know what I'm saying, just mostly for the look. But if you don't really care about the look, bro, go 170, bro. I ain't gonna cap. Now for the wingspan, I went ahead and lowered it all the way. The reason being is I want to be the best shooters I possibly could be on this build. And as you can see, it gives us a +4 to our mid-range, which makes it an 85, and a +3 to our 3-point shot, which makes it an 83, which is perfect for, you know, for Lillard. Now I ain't gonna lie, if we could get it even higher to like a 90 or something, it'd be great. But of course, you know, 2K got its limitations. I ain't tripping. And now with the ball handle, as you can see, you get an 85 ball handle on this build. You know what I'm saying? So you're one off from being able to speed boost. So once you hit 96, you'll be able to speed boost permanently. But I think with this one, I think you'd have to either do something good, do like 1 or 2 things good, and then you'll be able to speed boost, or you'd have to you know, get into takeover, of course. But it's not bad. Like I said, it's an 85 ball handle, which is, like I said, one of the best things about this build is it hits all the categories you need to do all the best things on 2K. You can speed boost, you're going to be able to shoot from Limitless, and you're going to be able to contact dunk people. It's really like everything you want in a build, for real, other than defense, of course. But now for your takeover, there's a couple that you can go with, but I ain't gonna lie, like when I think about Lillard when he gets hot, and I want y'all to think about it too, when you think about Lillard when he gets hot, what do you think? When he gets hot, does he just, you know, drive to the basket and go crazy? You know what I'm saying? Does he start, you know, crossing people up and trying to break the ankles? Or does he pull up from Limitless and go crazy? Or does he, you know, do little step backs and stuff and try to cook people? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say with this takeover, I would go with spot up shooter. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you already be able to speed boost, so you don't really need a playmaker unless you just want to break people's ankles and kill them. But I would go spot up shooter here, bro, because like I said, when Lillard gets hot, bro, he's pulling up from the logo. He's going crazy. You feel me? Like he's trying to splash something. You know what I'm saying? When it's Dame time, it's Dame time, bro. You already know we trying to go crazy. So I'm going with spot up shooter for this. And of course, as you can see, you built an offensive threat. Now, once again, I want to say that I don't like the similar twos, because I honestly don't feel like this build should play like Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf. If you know who that is, you know that he's like Curry before Curry. This build isn't really like that. Like, Mahmoud was not a big time dunker. I think he could dunk, but he wasn't trying to, you know, dunk on people, things like that. Trae Young is really not a dunker. I don't think I've ever seen him actually dunk the ball during the game. I've seen him dunk, you know, off, you know what I'm saying, when they're in layup lines and stuff like that, but I've never seen him dunk in a game. Jamal Murray, on the other hand, he does dunk a little bit, but he's not going crazy. And that's you know what I'm saying, I just don't like this the similar to, mostly because it's a lot of the time I don't know what it does, but it's not always accurate, bro. You know, sometimes it's dead on and it's perfect, and sometimes it's just completely off. But anyways, if you like this build, bro, you already know, drop a like, subscribe if you're new, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you have any ideas for me, bro, go ahead and drop it down in the comments. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do as many builds as I possibly can before the demo drops, because I think the demo you're gonna be able to make builds again, and I'm trying to get in that rhythm. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get in that rhythm so I can go ahead and start dropping stuff as soon as the game drop. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be easy, man. Deuces.